Okay, so according to this, I am live. Sorry, guys, I am literally new to doing my own stream. So it's probably only going to be for like an hour or so just to test run some things and see how we get on. It says I've been live for 18 seconds now, so I know it's very short notice, but I am thinking about doing these maybe sort of like once a month, maybe, just until I get in the swing of things. But I've got my first comment here. Just bring that up. Hey, Makes Movies, OMG, your first live stream, and I just want to say I'm a massive massive fan of your channel and have been for so many years. You put great content and I love it. Keep up the great work. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the channel. I'm honestly going to be completely honest with you guys. I never thought my channel would get to where it is now. I just did it for fun. I didn't do it for anything else and for my love of movies. And it was just the fact that this channel has taken off quite a bit has surprised me. So thank you so much for that. And I hope you guys keep enjoying the content. And another one here. I know you're a massive fan of Scream 2, and I am too. Fantastic. I love Scream so much, and my favourite is 1 and Part 6. What are your thoughts on Scream 7 coming at us soon? Looking forward to it. Okay, so with Scream 7, I haven't actually really talked about this much with all the news stories and all that out there. I haven't really said much on it. But with Scream 7, I'm very much, because I'm a massive fan of Scream, I will still go and see the film. With all the controversies behind it, I do feel really bad for Jenna and for Melissa because I really enjoyed their characters in Scream 7. They brought back like a new bunch of characters and I thought that was amazing with the old characters. So I am disappointed in the fact that we're not continuing with that story, but from the rumors that I've heard of what we are getting for Scream 7, I am actually kind of hyped for it. I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with this. I would have liked Melissa and Jenna to come back because I do love them too. But who knows? Maybe they'll come back in a future sequel. Hopefully they'll sort things out. I feel like the whole situation's just wow. Like, can't believe what happened with Scream 7, especially with how amazing 5 and 6 were in bringing back the franchise. Because I feel like even though we didn't guess, obviously, because Wes Craven's passed away, we don't get him back, which is really sad. Like, I really do enjoy Wes Craven as a director. But what they did with 5 and 6, I think they did really well in bringing back the franchise. So my thoughts are I'm going to watch Scream 7, depending on the trailer as well, because I know it's not being directed by Radio Silence either, which I love Radio Silence. They did Ready or Not, which hence why I was hyped for Scream 5 when they got announced. So yeah, can't wait to see it, but also at the same time have mixed feelings on it. And can't wait for Scream 7. Hello, Ethan. And my friend Evander. Hello, hello, Evander. I'm hoping this live stream's going well. Oh, this is probably going terrible, but we will go with it. I mean, in the future, would you guys like to have guest stars on a live stream? I feel like my channel needs to grow more now, and live stream is the next step. So we'll see how this goes. Apologies, I'm also really tired. Just saying. And we've got the lovely Dimension Scott. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I've got some other people saying hello. And then we got Wilkie's Movies and Music. Hello. Hope we get some more people joining soon. I know this is very last minute, so even if we have like 5 people, I'm happy because this is very last minute. But any questions you have for me, put them in down below. I know some people might want to know about my thoughts on Sonic 3 because the trailer for that has finally come out. But any movie questions or anything like that, let me know and I will answer them as best as I can. And then we've got another one from Slayer Reviews. Well, Megan, your first live stream, myself and the family are proud of you. Aww. We all had to be here to support you. Oh, you guys are absolutely amazing. I love you guys. You're such an amazing family. I just want to say I was absolutely gutted I couldn't go to the big YouTuber meetup. I would have loved to have met a lot of the people there that I haven't met before and to see the ones that I know and gotten to know over the past couple of years of being on YouTube. So I really hope that I get to the next meeting. You know what? In fact, I'm going to make sure that I'm 1,000% sure that I'm going to be there next time. The people that do know what's going on in my life, they know exactly why I couldn't make it this time. But who knows? Let's see what happens. And then Mummy Osborne, hi! I'm sorry I didn't get to see you at the meetup, but I watched all of your vlogs and it looks like you guys had such an amazing day. I'm glad you enjoyed yourselves. I wish you had better weather. Better weather? Better weather. I can't speak English. But you guys look like you had a good laugh. You had a good time, and I look forward to the next one. And like I said, I will 1,000% make sure I make the next one. And then we've got Zach Mosley. Hiya. Hope you're enjoying the live stream, even if it is all over the place. I was nervous about live streaming, but it gets better, and I hope you had a great birthday. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, I did have a great birthday. Got some lovely birthday presents. I haven't actually shown them all off, so I will do a video eventually of my birthday gifts and what I've got. Some of them you have already seen because they were late gifts from Evander, but there are a couple of other ones that I did not get to show you. But no, I did have a really good birthday. I am really nervous about this live stream, so I do apologize if I am all over the place. But yeah, we'll go through it. We'll get through it. You're trying StreamYard, nice. Yes, I am trying StreamYard because I think a lot of people do use this one, so I've heard nothing but good things. But yeah, we will see how StreamYard goes. Okay, let's have a look. Next one. OMG Sonic 3. Yes, what's your thoughts on it? Have you seen the trailer? It looks great and so much fun hype. I had been waiting for the Sonic 3 trailer because, as you guys know, I'm a massive fan of Jim Carrey. So, of course, when I heard that he was coming back for Sonic 3, because obviously in an interview in the past he said he was going to retire. I was absolutely gutted when I heard that news. Anyway, but then hearing that he was coming back for Sonic 3, absolutely loved that news. And then we finally got the trailer. And you know what? The trailer did get me hyped. I am looking forward to this film. It looks amazing. Shadow looks absolutely badass. I will say I'm just a basic Sonic fan, so I'm not the one that knows the in-depth knowledge, the ins and outs. I played the game a lot as a kid, but I'm not really much in the history side of things. But I know Shadow and all the characters, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Sonic 3 is gonna be like. It looks like it's gonna be one of those ones where it's, the end of the franchise, as they say, which I will be gutted about, but at the same time, if Sonic 3 is really good, then I'd be happy if Jim Carrey ended on that note. But no, Shadow looks absolutely amazing. Some of the action scenes look really amazing, and the effects look so good. Jim Carrey, hilarious as always, even in just those little clips. I laughed my head off. So I am definitely 100% looking forward to Sonic 3. And I'm so behind on the comments. Here we go. Right, there we go. New Sonic trailer was awesome. Shadow is my favorite character. Nice, nice. I don't know why, but I'm sus. The overall main big bad won't be Shadow. It may be Metal Sonic or Chaos will team up with Robotnik Eggman in the end. I'm hoping Shadow is the big bad because he will be quite fun, I think, to have like a different villain other than Eggman. Like I do love Jim Carrey as our villain, but at the same time it would be nice to have a different villain. And it's gonna be nice to see Sonic and Nat team up with Eggman instead of being against him. So we'll see. This is Jamie Smith. Hello. Hey Megan, we missed you. I've said for ages I need to do a live stream. It'd be my first solo one. Go ahead and do it. I've done it now. You know, I've thrown caution to the wind. This is my last couple of days off before I go back to work, so I thought, sod it, we'll do a live stream, see how it goes, and then go from there. But no, so did miss you guys on the day, but seeing those vlogs, it put a smile on my face knowing how much good time you guys had. You will see my English is not very great. Like, my sentences are all over the place, hence why my videos are sort of edited, because I have to correct myself. I could be wrong, of course, but that's just my theory. Who knows? We will see what happens. Scroll down, scroll down. And then we got Stephen Wood. Hi, Meg. Thank you for the follow on Letterboxd. Keep up the great content. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying that. And say, I do have Letterboxd. So if you want to catch what I'm watching, although I'm going to be completely honest here, I keep deleting stuff and re adding stuff. But that is because I'm one of those people that when they try and do a fresh start for themselves, they do tend to delete stuff and then put it back up. The one thing I won't do that on is my channel, because I do like some of my previous videos. So yeah, I do apologize if you do wonder why I keep deleting stuff and re-adding stuff, but eventually that will stop. Let's carry on. You are definitely with us, all in spirit in London. Yes, I'm glad you guys FaceTime me. Evander very kindly set up a FaceTime so I could see everyone that was there when they were sat in Costa in the nice and warm. Well, I suppose it was probably a warm day anyway, wasn't it? Even with the rain. Okay. Oh, love your videos. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Would love to see Silver the Hedgehog, Cream the Rabbit, Amy Rose, and Rogue the Bat by the time we hopefully get to Sonic 4 potentially. I'm going to be completely honest here. Like I said, I have got basic knowledge of Sonic, and I'm going to be completely honest, I don't recognize any of those names. So I do apologize. I'm a bad Sonic fan, but what can I say? Like I said, I did only play the games like growing up, but it was all sort of like Nintendo DS I played them on. So let's carry on. Why aren't you showing? There we go. I do like Jim Carrey quite a lot. I do too. He is the man that got me into my comedy movies, so I do appreciate that. Sonic 3 could do better than last December's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I will be honest here as well. I have still not seen that film yet, so no spoilers for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, although I have heard nothing but bad things about it. So when I eventually do watch it, I'll let you guys know my thoughts. But that is the only one I haven't watched actually. Yeah, of the DC films, I think that's the only film I haven't watched yet. Also, Megan, I just followed you on X, aka Twitter. Thank you. I will be completely honest, I do not post much on Twitter, but I thought I'd share it anyway. So, you know, I might start posting on there. Who knows? Shadow the Hedgehog is my favorite from the Sonic universe world. Out of all the characters, Shadow is my boy. He's goated. I like that. Shadow, I will say he is a badass character. I do think he's going to be a fun villain to look at. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, the Sonic films know what they are and don't lack identity at all, but Sonic 3 seems a bit more darker toned, which is good because of the whole shadow side of things. We need this. I couldn't agree more with that, to be honest. When I watched the Sonic 3 trailer, I did feel like it was a bit more darker in tone compared to the other two trailers where I felt like I was laughing quite a bit. This time around, I was sort of like more like, oh, okay, there's some action scenes in this. You know, it looks pretty badass. And say, to be honest, yeah, I could agree with that. That the Sonic 3 does seem a bit darker in tone. So we'll see. You're my favorite YouTuber ever and favorite Instagram person ever. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I honestly, like I said, I did not expect this channel to grow as much as it has done. And it's all because of you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. I know I don't exactly post frequently. I don't exactly post continuously. That is because mainly things in my life, especially over this past few months, actually, pretty much most of this year, I have been not great with my video uploads and things like that, but that's because I've got a lot more going on in my personal life than I ever used to before. But I also do work full time, so my videos have been kind of lackluster, and I do apologize about that. But I am trying to grow this channel, so please bear with. But just honestly, thank you guys so much for all of this support. I mean, the fact that I am now over 1,500 subscribers is absolutely unbelievable. It warms my heart knowing that you guys are enjoying my videos and that you're liking the content, and it just honestly makes me very happy that you guys are enjoying it, and I hope you continue to enjoy it. I'd like to bring back some old videos as well at some point. Um, but who knows? I'm literally just playing about with the channel at the moment, trying to get into a rhythm, as they say. Shadow is an anti-hero. Yep. Scotty's Movies. Hey Megan, nice to see you live streaming. Oh, thank you. You'd have to let me guys know if you do like me live streaming. Do let me know in the comments if you do want me to continue live streaming in the future, because I'd love to know. Because, like I said, this is a test run and it was very short notice. So next time I will make sure to let you know more in advance when it's going to happen. Sonic 3 could be the last Sonic film and also could be Jim Carrey's last film in general. Yeah, I know. I'm absolutely gutted that Jim Carrey is going to retire because I love that man to bits. He's my favorite actor of all time. And to hear that he's going to be retiring, I'm quite sad about it. I'm not going to lie. But I do hope that he does at least maybe one more film before he retires. I think depends on how Sonic 3 goes, which, to be honest, I have enjoyed Sonic 1 and 2 so much that, to be honest, I think I'm going to enjoy Sonic 3 nonetheless. But I would like to maybe see him end on a serious role, maybe? Who knows? But yeah, I'm absolutely gutted that he's going. You're a beautiful woman, Megan. Oh, thank you. I'm not very one for compliments, not gonna lie. So I get awkward. Did you watch or enjoy Alien Romulus and Deadpool and Wolverine? Will you also be picking yourself a copy on physical? I can't wait to pick them up on 4K. Right, this is where I might lose some of you guys. I have not actually watched the Alien films. I know, but I do plan on watching them because I would like to see Alien Romulus because I have heard nothing but amazing things about this film. I have seen half of Alien 1 because I did start watching it with my dad a couple of weeks ago, but we never did get to finish it because we ended up going to the cinema to see Bad Boys for Life. But I do plan on watching all the Alien films because I would like to do a ranking on my channel. This is what I want to bring back on my channel is old videos like my rankings. So expect an Alien ranking at some point. I would like to try. I mean, I was going to binge watch the Alien films this week. However, something's come up at work where I'm now having to cover some extra shifts, and I currently need the extra shifts. So Alien Romulus might take a bit of a back burner if I'm going to be completely honest. But I will eventually watch it before the end of the year is out because I've heard nothing but good things. And then Deadpool and Wolverine. I have seen it. And oh my god, I loved it. I had such a good time with Deadpool and Wolverine. I've seen it twice now. And both times it made me laugh at the exact moments. It made me sing along at the exact moments. Bye 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 is now officially stuck in my head for God knows how long now. But I loved it. Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, absolutely amazing. They did so well together. And I'd say Deadpool and Wolverine, I will be completely honest here, is now my favorite film of the year. I know Abigail was my first, but I have to put Deadpool and Wolverine ahead of that now because I did really enjoy this film. I was going to do a review for it. I might not do now. I'm not really sure. Would you like to have a review still of Deadpool and Wolverine, even though it's been a couple of weeks? Let me know. Have you followed me on Letterboxd? I think I have, but I will have to double check. So I'll have a look at the end of this live stream, and if I haven't, then I will 100% follow you back. What's been your highlights or favourites this year? Mine has been Alien Romulus, Deadpool and Wolverine, Godzilla X Kong, and Sonic 3 surely will be in there somewhere. I like that. So what have been my favourite films so far this year? So, you know what? I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. No, I shouldn't have said that. I'm going to do two things at once. So I'm just gonna see if I'm following Zach because I'm now gonna get letterboxed up. Let's have a look. I think I am, to be honest. I am indeed. I am following you. I wasn't 100% sure, but I am. So yes, I am following you, Zach. But let's go into my letterbox and have a look at the 2024 movies. So, Deadpool and Wolverine has to be my number one. No ifs, ands, or buts. Then Abigail, because I absolutely loved that film. I'm a vampire fan through and through, and that just hit all the right marks for me. Inside Out 2, I think would definitely make my top 5. I really enjoyed that film. Um, let's see, what else? What else? Bad Boys, Ride or Die would make my top 5 at the moment. I had such a good time with that film. In fact, the whole franchise, because I had only seen Bad Boys 1 and 2 last year. So I finally got round to watching 3 and obviously 4 this year. And you know what? That was actually really good films. I laughed at them the whole entire time. Bad Boys, Ride or Die, absolutely amazing film. Especially Reggie. I think we all can agree that Reggie had the best scene in that film. I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at my comments. Do apologise. And let's see. What else would make my top movies of the year? Um, I think I might have to go for If. Out of all the films this year that I've seen so far, If is one that surprised me the most. It had me quite emotional. I really enjoyed the character development in that film. I love the imaginary friends. I thought they were so cute. And yeah, If is another one of my favorites. I really enjoyed that film. Fall Guy was quite good. Twisters. So there were quite a lot of good films out, to be honest, this year that I've seen so far. I don't think I've seen many bad ones, but at the same time, there is a lot that I have not caught up on. There's some streaming ones I haven't seen, things like that. So at the moment, I'd say they're my top like 6. We've still got Beetlejuice coming out next week, which I will 100% be going to see. I'm a bit concerned because, not going to lie, I did like the trailer, but not as much as I thought I was going to. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be more surprised than anything. But yes, so they are my top ones. And like you as well, I think Sonic 3 will probably end up on that list, but we shall soon see. Megan, you really do seem like a lovely, nice, and kind person for sure. Oh, well, I try to be. But we'll see what happens. Why did I say we'll see what happens? I am a. You know what? I'm flabbergasted. Ignore me. Do you think anyone will attempt another live action Scooby Doo one day? Would you want one? Now that depends because it'd have to be with Matthew Lillard and the original cast from the live action Scooby Doo films, the 2 main ones. Because I don't know if I can see anyone else playing those characters, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like maybe we could do with another Scooby Doo one. I think. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I've got so many mixed things on Scooby Doo. Um, as I say, with the Scooby Doo films, I'm more of the classic person than I am the more newer stuff. But at the same time, I've still got a lot of Scooby Doo movies I need to catch up on. A lot of which you've sent me, so I will get round to watching them. Do not worry. But for me, I have mixed feelings when it comes to live action Scooby Doo because we've had 2 good ones and then we've had 2 ones. So I'm sort of in between the case of I would like another live action one, but I think I'd want it with the 2 from the first movie. I'd like to see another one with them. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like live action Scooby Doo. Like I said, 2 good ones, 2 meh ones. So my main concern would be that we'd end up with another meh one, and I don't want that. But who knows in the future? You never know. My name is Rehan. Nice to meet you. If I said that wrong, I do apologize. I'm very bad at names. I am so bad at this. I do apologize. I hope I get better with this. Do promise. Daryl Milham, I won your 500 subscriber giveaway. You stormed on since then. Oh, well, I'm glad you won it. But yeah, I have grown on this channel so much, and I just can't believe, like, I'm still speechless to this day. Like, the fact that you're still here watching even after all this time. Like, I honestly never thought my channel would grow as it did, and I never thought I'd meet as many lovely people as you guys on this. And honest to God, it has been an absolutely amazing journey, and it's going to keep going. Even with how hard I work at the moment, I will still get videos out to you guys no matter what. I will push to get videos out, whether that's rankings, reviews, top 10 lists. I mean, I've noticed that my top 10 90s lists have actually been getting quite good comments in that lately. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying that series. And to be honest, I'm enjoying making that series because it's nice to actually look up the 90s films and be like, right, what's my favorite of this year? What's my favorite of this year? And so I did struggle with a couple of them. So we've still got, I think we're up to 96 now, I believe. Are we 96? I think we're at 96. Yes, we're at 96 now. So we've got 96, 97, 98, and 99 to do. And I have had a couple of comments of people saying that they would like me to do the 2000s. I think I will do it, but it probably won't be until after October. Because September, here's a little exclusive for you guys. I want to do a Friday the 13th ranking because we've got a Friday the 13th in September. So I would like to finally do that. I've thought about doing that last year, missed my opportunity. So I'm finally going to do it this year. And then October is always my Halloween month. So I try and base the videos around Halloween films. So it'll probably be November that I'll do the 2000s. But yeah, I mean, the subscriber count now, if I have a look, we're at 1,558. Like, that is unbelievable that you guys are enjoying the channel, that you're having fun with the videos, and honestly, I'm just glad you guys keep coming back. So I'm glad that you won, and congratulations on the subscriber giveaway. Probably will do another one in the future. I'm just not sure when. I can definitely see a Deadpool and Wolverine Blu-ray coming soon with us all. Oh yeah. I think you meant, yeah, you meant to put Blu-ray hunt. Yes, I will be trying to do a Blu-ray hunt more with you guys because I do enjoy doing them. But at the moment, money is one of my issues that I have going on at the moment, so may not happen for a while, but we'll see what happens. What's been your recent watch, Megan? I've recently revisited the RoboCop film after such a long time. Let's say years, and my God, it's taken this long to realize RoboCop 2 is atrocious. And RoboCop 1 is the best out of the series. So I have only seen RoboCop 1 and the remake. I have not seen 2 and 3, but I do have the box set somewhere. Somewhere in this. Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. So I do have all 3, so I do plan on watching 2 and 3 at some point. But yeah, what have I watched recently? Well, I watched Axel Foley with my mum. That was actually more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be. Beverly Hills Cop films, I have finally watched the first 3 as well. Really enjoyed those. I'm quite surprised I haven't watched more cop movies because I have found them entertaining. Deadpool and Wolverine, I've watched. I literally watched it Saturday just gone. What else have I been watching? To be honest, I haven't really watched much else. Surprisingly, I've had a week off work, gone to the cinema once. And I told myself before I went on holiday, I was like, oh, you know what? I got the week off. I'll go to cinema every day. Didn't happen. Oh well. But my next film watch is going to be Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, the original one, is showing at my local cinema on Friday. So I'm going to see that. I'm so hyped to see that on the big screen. Just a classic 80s movie on the big screen. So excited for that. Sorry, my nose is suddenly bunged up. Ugh, don't know why my nose is suddenly bunged up. But other than that, I've not really watched much else. Um, oh, I watched, X-Men Origins Wolverine for the first time. Yeah, it was alright. I only watched it to see the Origins? Origins of, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. Yeah, I've got very mixed feelings on that film, but at the same time, this was a first time watch, so meh, we'll see what happens. Maybe when I give it another watch, I might change my mind. Deadpool and Wolverine is my favourite film of this year. Same, Iron Claw was my of year, but Deadpool is my favourite film of this year. I did like Iron Claw. I will be honest there. I haven't had a chance to review that one yet. But when I watched it, oh my god, I got so emotional watching that film. I was quite surprised. Like when I watched the trailer for it, I thought it looked good, but I wasn't sure if it was going to film I would enjoy. So then I decided to book a random cinema trip and I was like, I'll go see the Iron Claw. You know, something that's on, something I haven't seen. I went to go and see it and I was very shocked about how much I enjoyed that film. And you know what? I think you've just reminded me because obviously the Iron Claw come out last year. So on Letterboxd, the UK releases don't come out as this year. It's weird, I know. But the Iron Claw would probably be in my top 5 for this year, actually, thinking about it. Like I said, I need to work on a proper definitive ranking before the end of the year, so I can let you guys know the full ins and outs. But yeah, so Iron Claw, completely forgot about that one. That was such a good film. And then the next one, I have to go. I'll see you later, Meg. See you later. I'm glad you joined the live stream. RoboCop 2 is so pointless and unnecessary. I don't know why I liked RoboCop 2 as a kid, but finally I felt that it's awful and terrible. When you're a kid, you don't really think about how bad a film can be. But then when you do revisit it years later, you do find out. I mean, I will be completely honest here. Growing up, I did like Son of the Mask. However, I rewatched it a few years ago, and oh my god, I realized how terrible it was. Like, as a kid, I don't know why I found it funny. And then I rewatched it and it was like, hell no, that's a bad film. Like, why? Why? But I think as kids we just don't think about that, I don't think. So as we grow up, things change. Mummy Osborne, Deadpool and Wolverine, I enjoyed so much. Good, glad you enjoyed it. Sorry, my down button's not working very well. There we go. I wish after T2 Judgment Day they should have gone in the direction RoboCop versus Terminator instead of wasting time on those Terminator sequels and reboots. Fair enough. Fair enough. I actually enjoy the Terminator films. Surprisingly, I'm not a massive fan as some people are, but I do enjoy the Terminator films, especially T2. I thought that was a really good film. But until I watch the RoboCop films, I don't. I think I'll have to look into that one and see how I feel, and then I'll let you know. I'll let you know my thoughts on that. But no, it's hard to judge when I haven't seen all the films. Like, I've seen all the Terminator films, but say RoboCop, I haven't seen. But you know what? The idea of RoboCop versus the Terminator, that does actually sound pretty fun. Not gonna lie. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, yeah, I'll give it some credit. It was decent, of not as good as the Caesar trilogy, nor did I expect it to be. I agree with that statement, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, because I'd only recently just watched, only just, oh, sorry, I only just recently watched, I only just recently watched the Caesar trilogy. Well, I say trilogy. I've seen 2 of them. I still need to watch War. I haven't watched that one yet. Um, but just watching the first 2 movies and then going into Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, I will say I did miss that Caesar aspect. I do think Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes looks absolutely amazing cinematography wise. It looks just the apes look so real and just I did enjoy the plot and everything to that one. But for me, watching Caesar in the first 2 films, I obviously know what happened at the end of the 3rd one. Um, but I still haven't watched the 3rd one. So going into it knowing that Caesar wasn't in this, it did kind of take me back a little bit because I really enjoy Caesar. I think he was such an adorable character. I like his character development in both the first two films. Um, but I get why they went for a different character this time around, but we'll see. We'll see how the next two films go. No, they said they're going to do another trilogy as well, didn't they? So, still got quite a few films to go. So we'll see where they go with this storyline. But no, I did enjoy Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It weren't a bad film. I did enjoy that. I think with Scooby-Doo live action, the studio should just pick it up with the third part from original series and bring back the legacy characters, or make it a legacy sequel to Sarah Michelle Gellar. I agree. I think that's one of the very few perfect castings, I think, for movies. Like, I know there's not many of them out there, but this, I would say the Scooby-Doo live action films, the first two from the 2000s, absolutely amazing casting. I think they picked everyone perfectly. So yeah, I wouldn't mind a legacy sequel, but say they'd have to be very careful, I think. Adam Sykes, hey, how you doing? I'm good, thanks. Yourself? How is everyone today? There we go. I haven't asked that. I am so sorry. How is everyone doing? I hope you're enjoying your day. Hello. Hello to you too. Bear with me, I'm so bad at this. I've just given your stream a like. As always, Megan, you deserve it and you have my support. Oh, thank you. You know what? You guys have just given me so much kindness and support throughout this, and just like I said, I will keep repeating this no matter what. I just thank you guys so much for the support, for everything, and honestly, you guys are absolutely amazing subscribers, and I hope you continue to enjoy everything. You're doing great, Megan. Bear in mind, this is your first stream. Take it from someone who doesn't do YouTube. I wish and hope one day I'll make my YouTube official and just start. Just do what that's what I did. I literally just went, sod it, I'll do it. And I did it on something that I love, which is movies, which is what made me feel comfortable. Because I had done a few vlogs in the past. If you've seen the beginning of this channel, you know that this is far from being movies, the whole channel. But when I started talking about movies, I found myself getting more and more comfortable talking to the camera because I was talking about something that I loved, and it was movies. And then I started talking about the movies that come out. Then I started doing top 10 lists and rankings. And just from there on, it spiraled, and it spiraled in a good way. So, yeah, I'd say give it a go when you feel the most comfortable and when you feel ready, but do it on something you love because then you'll feel the most confident. You're doing fab. Thank you. Megan, what's your crown jewel in your physical media collection, would you say? I'm such a huge physical media collector and a big time completionist. I agree. But always my crown jewel is the Disney Classic Huge box set, the one you have, and also my Infinity Saga Amazon exclusive box set, if you know which I'm on about, is huge. Wow. You know what? I've actually never thought about this. What is my crown jewel? Oh my god, this is actually hard because my crown jewel would be my Disney box set. Like, that will be my top crown jewel, just because simple fact of the fact that I have that box set in my hands is amazing. And thank you again, Evander, for getting that sorted for me. He knows exactly what that situation was. Um, but honestly, having that is absolutely amazing. What else would I say is my crown jewel? Oh, it is a tough one. So my Disney box set would be one of them. I think pretty much nearly all of my steelbooks, because each one of these steelbooks has got so much to them. I mean, hell me, I've gotten quite a few steelbooks. My Avengers steelbook is big. My Jurassic World steelbook that you guys have seen, that box set looks amazing. What else? I would say things like this as well, like my special edition stuff. So, like, where it's themed after something, like, that is something I enjoy. Um, but no, I have so many. I have so many to choose from, and it's just say, I think my Disney box set is the big one, but then it would be my steelbooks afterwards, I reckon. I do like my 4Ks, but I think my steelbooks, you just have such unique designs on all of them. Um, yeah, my steelbooks and my Disney box set, I'll say, are my crown jewels. I'm thinking pulling the trigger on the Harry Potter train set soon. I should hope it's been reduced to £99 on Savvy and Amazon. Oh wow, that is an expensive set. I do have the Harry Potter set, but I have the 8 film collection, sort of like thin pack ones. So that train set does look cool though. I would like that Harry Potter set because I feel that's the definitive edition way to go. Of course, it's the 20th anniversary. Fair enough, fair enough. You're like me. I'm sort of like, if I see something that's like an anniversary edition, I tend to go for it. I mean, hence why that's why I've got so many Scream films. I mean, I've got Scream on 4K, I've got Scream 4K Steelbook, I've got Scream Blu-ray, I've got Scream DVD set, so I get what you mean. I feel like it's a good investment to have. That's fair, that is fair. Have you followed me on Instagram? I'm not sure on that one. Let me just double check. I don't keep track of things like that at the moment. I should do, really. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm not sure on that one. I'm wondering if that's you. I'm not sure. Click on my Megs Movies account, hit the follow button, and I'll have a look. Oh wow, 303 followers. I didn't even realize I had that many. I never thought my Instagram would get that big. 303 followers. Jesus, I didn't even. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through all of these, and then I'll let you know. I think with the new trilogy, it will eventually lead up to the original Planet of the Apes, with the astronauts coming down, with the Icarus nod to the telescope, and Nova and Noah could see. Fair enough, fair enough. I do look forward to seeing where they go with the Planet of the Apes films. We'll see what happens. Honestly, the Harry Potter train model is such a nice display looking item, a showpiece item that's going on my shelf. I'm exactly the same. But I'm pretty much the same. Like my steelbooks, like my best steelbooks I have got on display. So that's my Batman steelbook set, my Jurassic Park steelbook set, and my Avengers set. I do need to sort out my collections because yet again, this has gone into an absolute mess. And I have no room. So I need to go through them again. So we'll have a look, see how that goes. Sorry, where's my manager's apologies? Hope you're well too, Megan. No need to apologise. I am good, thank you. Got my last 2 days off before I go back to work, so. What's your thoughts on the original Hitcher, and will you be pre-ordering the Hitcher on the second sight label? I've opted the collector's set. I love that film to bits. I have not seen it. If I'm going to be completely honest, there is a lot of films I have not seen. There's probably a lot you guys could recommend me. But no, I haven't seen the original Hitcher, or the remake. I do feel bad some of the films I have not seen. But we shall soon see. We'll see. I'll give them a go probably. Normally when people recommend films in like live streams and stuff, I do add them to my list. So we will see what happens. Maybe in the future I'll give them a watch. Let's have a look. Or have you ordered any Blu-rays or 4K for that matter? I have not ordered any because I am having issues. Um, but I do have one thing on pre-order, and that is the Lost Boys 4K on Steelbook. That looked absolutely amazing, and there was no way I could not pre-order that. If you have not seen it, I'll just show you now. So it's this box set here that I have pre-ordered. So it's that one there. I have pre-ordered that for myself because you know what? I watched this for the first time this year. Absolutely fell in love with it. Honest to God, I had such a good time with that film. It's another vampire film I had not seen. I know, vampire fan, and I've not seen it. But no, I watched that for the first time this year, and I loved it so much that I picked it up on 4K pretty much the next time I went to HMV after watching it. So definitely glad I watched that. Bob Marley is one of my favourite. Been brought up with him all my life. I haven't watched that one. That is, I think that's coming to Sky Cinema, or it is on Sky Cinema. So I will have to add that to my watch because there is quite a lot of films from this year that I still haven't watched. So I will be adding that to my watch list. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh no, there we go. Adrian, hello there. Hi. Hux Pop Culture Cafe. Hey Megs, congrats on your first live stream. Thank you. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If not, I do apologise. Oh yes, I was meaning to say Renfield got announced on 4K. Nicholas Hoult and Nicolas Cage. Woohoo. Funny how he picked up the Blu-ray and we both have to upgrade. I know. This is what I don't get about physical media these days. Why can't they just release it all at once and be over and done with? Because I now have Renfield on Blu-ray somewhere. If I can get it out. So I have that copy. I will be keeping this copy just because it is slipcover. Yes, I'm one of those people that like slipcovers. But I will be getting the 4K upgrade. 100%. This was another vampire film that I really enjoyed that surprised me. I weren't sure what to expect from this film when I went to go and see it. And you know what? I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to. It became one of my favourite films from last year, actually. So, yeah, definitely. 100% will be picking up the 4K. Don't know if it'll be straight away, but I will be picking it up. Adrian and I had been to Cadbury World Birmingham today. I really enjoyed it. I actually went there as a kid. We, as a part of our high school, one of our high school trips, we got to pick where we went. And I think it was between that and I think it was like a zoo trip. And we went for me and my friend at the time, went for the Cadbury World one. And you know what? I'm surprised at how much I remember that trip. But I wouldn't mind going there again, to be honest. See how different it is. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys still get the free chocolate at the beginning? Because we got free chocolate. But whether that's because that was a school trip thing, I don't know. But let me know if you had a good time. And obviously, you saw that you really enjoyed it. But just let me know if they did still do the free chocolate thing. So reviews. Yes, Renfield was fun. Glad I never got the Blu-ray. Thing is that I'm one of those people that can't hold that. Like, I can't hold back. If a film's come out that I really want, even though I know for a fact it'll probably get an upgrade soon, I'm like, I've got to get it just because I want to watch it again and I don't want to rent it. So you've got more control than I do. There we go. Conversations in the comments. I love Fright Night like you. Haha, let's go. Good Fright Night. Absolutely amazing vampire film. That is the vampire film that got me into vampire movies. And honest to God, I'm so glad I got to see that. I think if I hadn't have watched Fright Night, I then wouldn't have been as tempted to watch Buffy with my mum. So, yeah, thank you so much, like Fright Night, for becoming my favorite vampire film of all time. Like, as much as I loved Abigail, nothing will beat Fright Night. And I finally have the 4K Steelbook. I'm still keeping the one that I got off Jamie because I love both Steelbooks. I'm keeping both, no matter what. But I look forward to seeing how this looks in 4K. I hope it looks amazing. There might be one that I try and watch this weekend. Who knows? You know what the funny thing is? I have a 4K player in my room, and I barely watch any of my 4Ks. So that's something I need to start doing. And then there's conversation going on in the chats, which I absolutely love. I'm glad you guys are talking amongst yourselves in the chat as well. Oh, this live stream's going better than I thought it would. Especially without it being short notice. Then we got FearX. Hello there, happy to be here. Excellent collection right there. Thank you very much. This is only part of it. There is more up there. There is more over here. There is a shelf full of DVDs. Yeah, I've got one too many films and nowhere to put stuff. Because as you can see, some films I've had to stack, especially some of my more recent purchases, like these steelbooks right here. I need to reorganize all of this into some kind of easy organization. But I've got so much stuff that I need to file away and put. So I look forward to trying to reorganize this again, because I had recently neatened up all of these shelves and then I ended up picking more stuff up. So need to reorganize. But thank you, I'm glad you like my collection. Yeah, slipcovers. Yes. I know slipcovers aren't a massive thing, but I like them. I like a slipcover. I think, especially when they have unique designs on them or they make something stick out more, I like it. It's nice. To me, it's nice to have that slipcover. I hate it when you get one that's damaged, though, which does happen. It does happen, but, it can't be helped with that. But some films don't come with a slipcover, and especially what annoys me is when you get one from a franchise and it doesn't come with a slipcover. When the rest have all got slipcovers, I'm like, seriously, I need that. I need the slipcovers. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out where I got to. There we go. Slap that like button for our friend. Oh, thank you. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you for being patient with me on this live stream. I think I might make the next live stream with a guest. Would you like a guest on these live streams if I do them once a month? Let me know. Meg, you've got a great collection. How long you've been collecting? Oh my god, I don't even know how long I've been collecting for. You know what? I think I collected a little bit before I started my channel. Like, I did always used to go out and buy films at Tesco's when they used to do them. But I think when I got into the YouTube side of things with movies, I then got collecting more and more. And I'm one of those people that I will stand by this. I prefer having the physical thing and not the streaming thing. Don't get me wrong, I do have the streaming services to watch the films that come out on there. But for me, I like having the physical media because films never stay on streaming for that long. So for me, I have to have the physical. And it's just nice to see it on my shelf and know full well that I could be like, you know what, I feel like watching Evil Dead Rise. Oh, I have it. I can watch it. Whereas if you rely on streaming, you're then like, oh, well, I have to see if I can rent it. So, yeah, I've been collecting probably mainly over the past like 3-4 years, maybe. But I did collect a little bit before that. So I think it mainly started with the channel. I've got a few recommendations for you, Megan. Unlawful Entry, Breakdown, the Fly films, and of course, you should watch The Autopsy of Jane Doe. You'd love that. The Fly films is actually one I have had on my watch list for a very long time. I have been meaning to watch the Fly films because I have seen clips of them and they do look really good. So I definitely will be adding those to my watch list. Unlawful Entry, I think I have heard of that one. I'm not really sure. Autopsy of Jane Doe, I definitely heard of that one. And Breakdown, I don't think I've heard of that one. I might have, who knows, but I will add them to my recommended list. Cobweb is another recommendation. I was going to go and see that last year, and I never did. But that is one I have wanted to watch, so I'll give that a go at some point. Got to have both steel books. Absolutely love Fright Night. Another Fright Night fan. I love it. Let's go. Oh, Fright Night. Absolute classic vampire film. And I'm glad someone else loves it as well. Yay. What do you guys think of the Fright Night remake? I'd love to know if you guys liked it or not. Do you have a favorite werewolf movie? Oh, mine always will be An American Werewolf in London. You know what? I have to agree. I have not watched many werewolf films. Um, but off the top of my head, that would be my favorite one, to be honest. I don't think I've watched any other werewolf film that can top that. No, I don't think anything else has. American Werewolf in London is my favorite. I do enjoy that film. But something I'd like to know, I've watched a lot of people's videos on werewolf films. Not I haven't seen many people mention this one. Please let me know if you've seen it. Never Cry Werewolf with Nina Dobrev. Let me know. Have you guys seen this? This is not a great movie, but it's one of those bad but good movies for me. But whenever I've seen people talk about werewolf movies, I've not seen anyone talk about this one or seen it in their collection. So let me know. Have you seen that? Also, if you have seen it, do you get vibes of Fright Night from this with the whole she looks like his ex situation? Let me know. But that's one of the weirder werewolf movies I've seen. Like I've not seen many. I will be completely honest. I've seen more vampire than werewolf films. But of the werewolf films, that is the weirdest one I've seen. If I'm going to be completely honest. But American Werewolf in London is one of my favourites. And in fact, I have it right here. I have the Arrow set. Such a good classic 80s. Is it 80s or 70s? I get them confused. Doesn't say. I'm not that great with years unless it says it on the back, so I do apologise. But no, American Werewolf in London. Absolute classic werewolf film. And Megan, you need to watch the Alien franchise, especially Aliens. When you get that time, you will love that. If you're a sci-fi action thriller type of person, Predator series is another one, especially Prey. Yet again, I will be completely honest, I have not seen the Predator films either. I'm so bad. I class myself as like a movie lover, and yet two of the biggest franchise in sci-fi history, and I have not watched them. But I'm one of those people that is determined to watch the franchises I've not seen before. Bad Boys was one of them. Beverly Hills Cop was one of them. Lethal Weapon was one of them. So I am getting there slowly but surely. But I will be watching the Alien films, and I do want to do a ranking of the Alien films, so keep an eye out for that. I see that awesome Batman set on the top left, the one with the two steelbooks. Yes, this was from the lovely Evander. Unfortunately, the sticky back bits of this are starting to lose their stick. So this bit keeps falling off, unfortunately. But this is such an amazing set. I mean, look at this. Absolutely amazing set right there. I'm very bad at camera angles. I do apologise. Look at that. Oh, you know what? This film surprised me more than I thought it would. But no, that's absolutely amazing set. And it comes with a little stand as well. But I say the stickiness on the back of the metal thing is slowly deteriorating, so I need to work something out with that. P2 and Inside with Rachel Nichols. Okay, I'm guessing that's film recommendations, I think. Can't wait to go to Birmingham Capri World. I need to go again. I need that. I agree, I would love to go again. Everyone in the chat, let's all give a massive round of applause to Megan for the massive accomplishment and how far the channel has come, and for being a true inspiration to us all. Oh, thank you. I don't think I was an inspiration to anyone, but I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the videos and enjoying this live stream. Thank you. Guys. Yeah. The Good Son and 1 Hour Photo, two great films. Oh, 1 Hour Photo. That's the one with Robin Williams in. I so want to watch that film because I'd love to see him do a creepy role. I've heard he's really creepy in this film. Now, bearing in mind, when it comes to Robin Williams, I've watched pretty much most of his comedic stuff. I have not seen much of his serious. So 1 Hour Photo has been the top of my list for a very long time. So I will 100% be watching that film at some point. And for making our days brighter. Aw, you're too sweet. You're too sweet, man. Too sweet. The Crush is a good film too. Okay, okay. So many good film recommendations. I'm from Wolverhampton, West Midlands, by the way. Place I have never been. 100% agreed. It's better to have the physical. I always tell people that when they questioned about my collection, I do have streaming too because of the OG content, but I always hope for it to come to physical. I'm exactly the same. There are so many films that I would love to own on physical that come to streaming. My main run, I know a lot of people weren't a massive fan of this, but The Adam Project. I enjoyed that film with Ryan Reynolds. I thought that was such a good film, and that's one I'd love to have in my collection and have on here. There's another one. I think it's out physically in America though. I don't think it's the UK. Fatherhood with Kevin Hart. That was on Netflix. But I wish that they would literally just put all the films that they put on streaming onto physical media as well. But say every time someone questions me about buying stuff, even my mum, which I'll be completely honest, she goes, "Why do you buy these films?" And I'm like, I like having the physical. I like the idea of knowing that if it's not on a streaming service, I've got it here. I can watch it. And especially if it's a recent film, like for example, Inside Out 2, you have to pay £15 to rent it. Why pay £15 to rent it that will last for 24 hours? When you can pay £15 to have it physically and watch it whenever you want. Glad you agree. Jim Jam, hello! I'm gutted I didn't get to meet you at the meetup, but hopefully I will be able to see you at the next one if you're there. Because, like I said, I'm 1,000% making sure that I go to the next one. And he asked, "What's your all-time Disney Pixar film?" Ooh, ooh. I'm going to be completely honest here. I'm going to throw it out of left field. Inside Out. I love the first film. Such an amazing film. Gets me emotional every single time I watch it. Bing Bong, absolute favorite character from that film. I love him. The emotions, the way that they dealt with the story, and the colorful animation. Just Inside Out will always be my favorite. I know a lot of people would probably put like Up or The Incredibles or Toy Story. For me, Inside Out has been my absolute favorite Pixar film, and I don't think anything will ever beat that. I'll be surprised if they did. But yeah, that's my favorite. What's your favorite? Are you going to see the new Beetlejuice movie? I am indeedy doodah. I don't know why I said indeedy doodah. I am 100% going to see that film without a doubt. I look forward to seeing how it's going to be. Like I said, I'm not massively hyped on the film because the trailer didn't get me all whoop whooped about it. But I look forward to seeing how it goes. And especially since Michael Keaton's come out and said that his role is going to be pretty much the same it is in the first one. I look forward to seeing I look forward to seeing Michael Keaton back as Beetlejuice. Absolutely hilarious. Jenna Ortega, I think she's going to be an absolutely nice addition to the films. I am going to try and work on a Tim Burton ranking for after the film. So I'm going to try and watch all of his films before I go and see Beetlejuice. And then once I've seen Beetlejuice, I'll then do a ranking of the Tim Burton films. But I don't know whether to include Frankenweenie as in like the short film or not. Because when it comes to director rankings, I try and just do their main feature films. But at the same time, Frankenweenie was his first proper film, even though it's a short. So let me know if you want me to add that on there. Have you ever seen Vampire Movie Near Dark? It's another 80s one and very good. No, I haven't. I have heard of that one, but I haven't actually watched it. There's quite a few vampire films I have not watched, so that's definitely one I have added to my list. Is there a movie you had to stop watching due to it being that bad? Oh, oh, that's got me thinking now. Have I? Yes. Ah, what was it called? Me and my mum had to stop it. There's been 2 films so far in my life that I've completely stopped. One of them was The Human Centipede 2. I managed to get through the first one. I don't know how, because that film's disturbed as all hell. Like, I refuse to ever watch that film again. Um, like, honestly. And it's saying something because my dad decided to watch it with me and my sister because we were having a random movie night. Even my dad couldn't get through it, and that is saying something. Because my dad will normally watch whatever, he'll get through things, all that jazz. But Human Centipede 2, ugh, just no, just don't ever, 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 and I repeat, ever watch the Human Centipede films. Just, ugh. But there was, what was it called? I think it was it called that? No, it weren't called that, was it? No, it weren't called The Gambit. What was it called? It was a film with Cameron Diaz and Colin Firth. I'm trying to find it. Me and my mum could not finish that film at all. What was it called? What was it called? I'm looking at her IMDb. I'm looking at her letterbox to try and find it. Was it Cameron Diaz? Maybe it weren't Cameron Diaz. Oh, what was it? It was Gambit, not The Gambit. Gambit. Me and my mum watched it because we thought, oh, you know what? It could be funny. We watched the trailer for it. You know, got 10 minutes in, could not finish it. We couldn't even get past 10 minutes. We were bored. We were not enjoying it. So, Gambit, yeah. There's only been 2 films that I can think of that I have not finished at all. And I probably will never finish. Not gonna lie. Because I know how much of a Fright Night fan you are, I thought I should let you know just in case you don't know. There's a nice edition of Fright Night that looks like a VHS. I believe it was released. I have it. I actually believe I have it. 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. There you go. Sorry, I had to go and grab it. I believe this is what you're talking about. Yes, I have it. I picked this up a while ago. Funny thing is, I can't remember where I got this. Did I get this off Amazon? I think I got this off Amazon. But it comes with this lovely poster right here of the original film. Then it comes with 2 postcards. That scene always makes me laugh. There we go. And then you get that on the inside. I have so many copies of Fright Night, it's unbelievable. I'm one of those people that if it's my favourite film and there's multiple editions of it, I will pick it up. No matter what. So that's why I've got so many copies of Scream. Via Eureka. Yeah, this is Eureka. eBay. That's where I got it from, eBay. Just remembered. Sorry, that was very abrupt. Have you seen Neverending Story? Yes, I have, and I enjoyed Neverending Story. I've not seen the second one, but I have seen the first one, and it always makes me cry with the horse. I think you know exactly what scene I'm on about. That is a good film, though. It's such a unique film, and I like it. It is a cute little film, and say it's dark as well. Like is it a werewolf? I can't remember because I haven't watched it in years. Is it a werewolf that hides in the cavern bit? The creepy eyes. Like I had nightmares about that for weeks after seeing that. Got you guys talking amongst yourselves. I love it. Yeah. I've got the standard Blu-ray edition by them, of course. I do as well. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way up there, isn't it? Oh, God. 1 minute. Saves me having to turn it off. Oh. Oh. So I have this one as well. I have that copy, which comes with the Your So-Called Brewster documentary, which I have been meaning to get that separately because I've got everything else separately. Then I've got Fright Night Part 2 on Blu-ray. Got this off eBay, which was fantastic. Then I have the Fright Night remake with David Tennant and Colin Farrell. And then I did pick this up recently, and I have not watched it yet, but I've heard nothing but bad things, so I'm taking my time. Fright Night 2, which is supposedly the sequel to the remake, but yeah. I dread watching that because I've heard nothing but bad things. Do you own many Blu-rays? Yes, I do. And that's not even all of them. There's some Blu-rays in the Steelbooks ones, but that's more of I keep my Steelbooks together instead of doing 4K and Blu-ray because I like having these all together. So yes, I have quite a few Blu-rays. I've never seen Never Cry Werewolf, but your glowing review has beat my chest. Honestly, it's one of those bad films that is sort of like you can't believe that it is a film. But I like my bad films in the sense of if I can get a good laugh out of them, and I could get that with Never Cry Werewolf. Think, because obviously it's Nina Dobrev. Think if it is sort of like a pre-Vampire Diaries kind of thing, in the sense of, no, it's not. No, it's not like Vampire Diaries. If you watch Never Cry Werewolf, I think you'll kind of see the similarities in the fact of with the whole there's a supernatural creature that moves in next door, all this. Watch the trailer for it. I seriously recommend watching the trailer for it and then let me know what you think. For me, it's An American Werewolf in London and The Wolfman. I want to see The Wolfman. I have not seen that. That remake, that does look pretty good. I have been meaning to watch that. But say, The Wolfman, I think, would probably make it as well, I think. Master special effects artist Rick Baker worked on both movies, so I guess that's why. That's fair. That's fair enough. Thoughts on upcoming films? What's your next most anticipated film? Ooh. Ooh. Let's have a look, shall we? Well, Beetlejuice, but that's also coming next week. Let's have a look. I'm going to go by my local cinemas listing because it is just so much easier. Because I don't really get much of a chance to go to any other ones. Plus, I got membership with this one, so it's just so much easier. Sorry, the angle's not very great. There we go. Let's have a look. Coming soon. What else is coming out? Well, Sonic 3, of course. You know, funny enough, my local cinema is showing so many old films. I'm now off that Wednesday. Oh no, I'm not. Oh wait, no, it's in the future. Okay. Let's have a look. What else is coming out? Joker, Folie à Deux. I will go and see that. Smile 2. I actually kind of look forward to that one. Venom. Yeah, that's another one. Mufasa, I will go and see. That looks like it could be pretty good. But my local cinema is showing so many old films that I want to go and see. It's ridiculous. I mean, they're showing Shaun of the Dead at my local cinema at the end of next month. So I need to make sure that I can be off for that because I'd love to see that on the big screen. But no, they're the ones for this year. So I'd probably say, as much as I love Beetlejuice, I think my next anticipated film will be Sonic 3. Love Sonic. Great live, Meg. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. Then you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Love this. Glad we can have a conversation going in the comments as well. Scrolling. It's nice to see some familiar faces here. Lovely. Ah, little clappy hands. I love your collection, Megan. You have great selection of films. Wow, well done. It's a massive achievement. I'll be totally honest, should be proud how much your collection has grown. That's the way I feel about my own collection, proud of it. You know what? I'm proud of my collection too. There are some films in here that I haven't seen that I might not be so proud of having in the collection. But the films that I do have, I love owning the physical of them. And I will continue to grow this collection. Even though I've got absolutely zero room, I will continue to grow this collection. This will never stop. I will 100% keep growing this collection, no matter what. When we go, I'll come pick you up, Megan. Yay! You know what? I'm craving chocolate now. I'm craving Cadbury's. We definitely have to sort something out. Yeah, Megan, you're making all the little difference in the world. We need more positivity than ever. We already have too much negativity, sadly. Oh, thank you. I do try and be as positive as I can be, and I try and make my videos sort of like laid back and enjoyable because say like you said, there is so much negativity out there, and it's nice just to have some positiveness every now and again. So thank you for that. Have you seen this horror movie Hush? Used to be on Netflix years ago and now getting the Shout Factory physical release. No, but I have seen clips of it and it does look really good. I was going to watch it on Netflix and then it went. So, of course, at the time I finally decided to watch it, it gone. I was like, so I was gutted, but I will watch it. That is one I want to watch. Keep being you and keep doing what you enjoy. Like and love, be more Megan. Oh, thank you. This is going so well. I love this. Exactly. Oh yeah, speaking of Adam Project, I actually watched that for the first time yesterday because I was still finishing up on my Sean Levy marathon. Same guy who directed Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah. I think that's why I enjoyed it because, to be honest, looking at Sean Levy's filmography, I don't think there's been one film so far that I haven't liked of his. I mean, Free Guy and Deadpool and Wolverine are the top. I mean, the fact that he did things like Date Night and The Adam Project, he did Night in Museum films, Cheaper by the Dozen remake, The Internship. So they're all films that I've actually watched. I think there's only 2 on here I haven't. No, 3. No, 4. There's 4 of his on here that I haven't watched. And they are Real Steel, This Is Where I Leave You, Big Fat Liar, and Just Married. But of all the films he has done, you know what? I don't hate a single one of them. So Sean Levy does very good as a comedic director, I think. I'd say Adam Project, such a good film. So I revisited The Amazing Spider-Man 2012 last night at Odeon for Spider-Mania, and I gotta say, seeing that on the big screen was incredible. I think Andrew may possibly becoming my favourite Spidey. Yay! I've always been an Andrew Garfield fan. I'm gonna be completely honest, like, I did grow up with Tobey Maguire, and I did enjoy his films, but I think Andrew Garfield is my favourite. I don't know why, but I just always preferred his films. And I know Evander, that you were a massive fan of Toby growing up, and I'm glad Andrew Garfield's slowly sneaking up there. But I think Toby will always be your favourite, without a doubt. You like Toby so much, and I say I get that. But no, I really wanted to see The Amazing Spider-Man actually. And the annoying thing is that my local cinema advertised that they were showing it, but not added show times. So I'm a little bit gutted because that was one I would love to have seen. I'd love to have seen that one and 2 on the big screen. But there you go, it happens. I know, shocker, knowing how much I love Toby. Near Dark is good. Yeah, that is one I'll be adding. I'm following you on Instagram. I think I did see your Instagram message pop up, so let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. There you go, I've hit the follow back button now. Because I can never remember who I followed and who I haven't. I will be completely honest. So there might be quite a few people that I haven't followed on here and all that. So no, I have hit the follow back button now, so I'm officially following you. Yeah, that's the one. Check you out. Dope release. Jamie, hello. Hello there, Meg. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well, thank you. Enjoying your 90s movies list videos. Great stuff. Are you going to do 2000 to 2019? Oh, would you like me to do the 2010s as well? I would definitely do the 2000s. You know what? I might even do the 2010s. And I think what I might do is I might leave the 2020s till like near the end. when we get to that part. But you know what? You guys have enjoyed the top 10 90s movies, so you know what? I'm 100% going to do the thousands and the 2010s. So keep an eye out for that. Like I said, that probably won't be until November, and then probably won't be until probably January next year that I do the 2010s. Who knows? We'll see what happens. With my channel, I don't exactly have a very strict schedule. But we'll see. But I will 100% do the 2000s and 2010s. Yay. I sent you a message on Instagram. Yes, I have seen it, and I think did I hit reply or did I just hit follow? I think I just hit follow. There we go. Sent you a hi back just so you know it's gone through. But yeah, I have hit follow back, so there we go. How's your Scooby collection going? Well, I will be completely honest, it's not as big as some people might think. I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 38, so that's not bad. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, 38 is not bad. I've got a lot of the old ones, quite a few of the new ones. Some of these I haven't seen, some of them I have. So expect subscriber mail reviews at some point of those ones that I haven't seen because I got them sent to me. But what I do want to get is I want to get the Scooby-Doo Blu-rays of Meet the Boo Brothers because I think they're only in America at the moment, I think. But if I get them up, I think you probably know what I'm about when I do show you a picture. So I want to get that set at some point because it's got Witch's Ghost in it, which is one of my absolute favorites. I do have Cyber Chase on Blu-ray, so I have that one. And then there's this one as well, which has got Zombie Island on it, which I want on Blu-ray. Return to Zombie Island, not so much. But I will be picking those up at some point. And then there was another one. Oh, and then there was... Oh, it's upside down. But you've got Ghoul School. That's another one I want to get on Blu-ray because they started releasing the older ones on Blu-ray. Reluctant Werewolf. Wouldn't mind picking that one up on Blu-ray. And then Meet the Boo Brothers because they're all ones that I grew up on. So they're all ones that I definitely will 100% pick up at some point in the future because they're all ones I'd love on Blu-ray. So I will be adding them to my collection at some point. So yes, my Scooby-Doo collection's going well. Thank you, Patrick. Yee, love Sonic 2. My favourite video game franchise since I was a kid. Excited to see Shadow. Fantastic. I'm glad you're looking forward to that. Got some people saying hi. Just had Malibu barking at your mum's TV. Oh, hi, Malibu. Oh, I love you. You're such an adorable doggy. Now she's whimpering. Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad. And then we're all caught up on the comments. This is the last one. I highly recommend Big Fat Lion Real Steel, both childhood faves of mine. I used to have the Real Steel toys back in the day, but I've lost them. Now they're crazy expensive. That's the only thing that a lot older the films are, the products for them are more expensive, which is quite sad, really, but kind of get it. But Real Steel, I have seen clips of it because on some of my old DVDs, the trailer has popped up on there a couple of times for Real Steel. That's the one with Hugh Jackman? Is that the one with Hugh Jackman? Yeah. So I have seen clips of Real Steel, and that's one I have been intended to watch because I do like my robot films. So I will 100% be adding to watch that. Big Fat Liar, I actually don't think I've seen any clips for that. So we'll see. We'll see. Um, I might even do a Sean Levy ranking at some point. I mean, I know when it comes to director rankings, I know I want to do Tim Burton because of Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Love to do Wes Craven because he is one of my absolute favorite directors of all time because he gave us Scream. What other directors do I want to do? There's quite a few, and there's quite a few actor ones. Like 100% when Sonic 3 comes out, I will be doing a Jim Carrey ranking. So keep an eye out for that because that is one ranking I've always wanted to do. You know, Jim Carrey's my favorite actor of all time, so to finally get a ranking done for him will be brilliant. But yeah, there's quite a few directors I want to do rankings of, and quite a few actors and actresses. So keep an eye out. There's quite a few rankings that I want to do. So, I mean, for Halloween, so like I said at the beginning of my live stream, if you didn't see the beginning of it, I will be doing a Friday 13th ranking in September in prep for Friday the 13th because I did want to do that last year, didn't get to do that the year before. I would like to, now that I've got my big Powertivity set, I would like to do a ranking of all of those and finally watch the documentary. Nightmare on Elm Street, that is one I'd like to do this year. Child's Play, Halloween. They're so sort of like the main big horror franchises I want to do. Scream, I don't think I ever gave you guys a fully updated Scream ranking, so I definitely want to do that. Ghostbusters, I want to do a ranking of those. Because yeah, again, I think I watched Frozen Empire, but I didn't do a ranking of the films, so we'll do that. What other horror franchises are there? So Child's Play, yes. I mean, I want to do the MCU ranking. So there is quite a few rankings that I do want to do. So keep an eye out for those. I mean, Jurassic Park is one franchise I haven't been able to rank yet. MCU, the DCEU, I want to do. The Spider-Man films I want to do a ranking of. So I might do that when Venom 3 comes out. Disney, I definitely want to do a ranking of those, both the Pixar and the classic. Illumination, I want to do a ranking of. Blue Skies, I want to do a ranking of. DreamWorks, I want to do a ranking of. So there is quite a few rankings I really do want to do. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'd love to do a ranking of that franchise. Scooby-Doo movies, I'd love to rank those. Ice Age. So there is quite a lot of rankings to come. It's just planning and sort of getting them done when I can. I mean, Radio Silence, I'd like to rank their films because I haven't ranked them yet. Disney Channel original movies, I wouldn't mind doing that. So there is quite a few rankings to come your way at some point. So just keep an eye out for those. I only have The Reluctant Werewolf, The Ghoul School, and the first two live actions movies. I need to get that set with the Haunted House slip. It also comes with a mini Scooby. Yes, I wanted that at one point. I saw it on here as well because that's the complete Scooby-Doo set, isn't it? The TV series, the classic, which is one I grew up on. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I've been lining that one up myself, but it's so expensive. So expensive. But no, I own. Do I own all of the live action Scooby-Doos? No, I don't. I think I got rid of them. No, I do have them. I tell a lie. I do have them. But say I do have the originals on DVD. I mean, say Captain Werewolf. I have that one. Then I have Zombie Island. And then I do have some of the more modern ones. So I have like Pirates Ahoy. I have things like Scooby-Doo Camp Scare, which I might do a subscriber mail review of when I'm doing my Friday the 13th ranking. Get it? I thought that was funny. To be honest, I think anything's funny. What else? And then I do have, like I said, I do have Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase on Blu-ray already. So I got one of the 4. Yeah, so I have this as well. I found this on eBay, I believe. Both movies on Blu-ray. Love it. But yeah, so that is my Scooby-Doo collection. Only parts of it though. I haven't got the full set. But yeah, so I'm a big Scooby-Doo fan. Yes, love Wes Craven too. Nice. Glad someone else likes Wes Craven. Woohoo! I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream. Like, absolutely amazing films. OMG, they just dropped today. Looks at Jurassic World Rebirth releasing in theaters July 2025. Yes, got another year of movies coming out next year. Quite a few sequels next year as well, I believe. No, I'll have to give that a look and have a look at some of the photos for Rebirth, because I do like the Jurassic films, like even Jurassic World films. I thought they were quite good. So yeah. Nice. It's going to be an awesome time for rankings. Looking forward to the content. Thank you very much. I'm a horror fan, so the fact that I haven't actually... I think the only horror franchise I have ranked on this channel is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films. I think that's the only ones I have actually ranked. I was meant to do The Conjuring last year, and I didn't do that, along with Insidious, because of the 2 films that come out for those. But no, I do plan on doing some more horror rankings. I need to. But yeah, so there's going to be quite a few rankings coming up on this channel over the next few months, so keep an eye out for those. Yep, the OG one. I saw it in person one time, and they wanted $100 for it. Whew! I also passed on it because it was damaged, and I was like, "Now, wait. To me, it has to be in good condition." I agree with that. It has to be in good condition for me. I mean, I don't mind if there's like the tiniest little scrape that you can get away with. That I don't mind. But when it has like big dents in it, or if it's got a big rip on it, I don't like it. And I will never pick it up unless it looks absolutely pristine. I mean, this is the only reason why I picked this up, because it was in such pristine condition. And that is my Gremlins 4K set that I got from my local CEX. I looked at that and I was like, "Oh, please let this be in good condition," and it was. So there was no way I was going to leave that behind, because I love Gremlins and I thought it was an absolutely amazing one. But it's the same when it comes to my Steelbook. If it's got a dent in it, I'm not really going to keep it, unless it's like a really tiny dent that you can't see that much. Then yeah, I'll keep it at that point. But if it's damaged, I'm not going to keep it at all. But I have found some Steelbooks lately that were in really good condition. I mean, I found this one in pristine condition. I thought that was really cool. I mean, the fact that this light on the inside looks like that is what it is to me. This is what it has to be like. It has to be in pristine condition. I mean, like this light I found this when I was shopping with Evander and Toby. Found that in CEX, and I thought that was in such good condition, so there was no way I was going to leave that behind. I mean, a good example would be something like this, where it's sort of like where the box is kind of damaged a little bit, but it's not massively noticeable. But to me, it's the fact of you can take this off, because this was the special edition Megan Steelbook that I can't believe I found. And it was cheap in CEX compared to what people were selling it online. But then my priority was, does the Steelbook look in good condition? And it was. So hence why I picked that up. So yeah, to me, if it's got a little bit of a crease, I can take it or leave it. But if it's got massive damage, I ain't gonna grab it. That ain't gonna happen. But I need to start getting these protective cases. I mean, Evander's been quite nice, and whenever he's sent me Steelbooks like this one, he sent them in protective cases. So I really need to start picking these up so I can put my steelbooks in a nice protective case. But yeah, you know what? We'll make it to the 2-hour mark. I know I was only going to do an hour, but we'll see if we can hang out till 2 hours. We'll see. Honestly, I can't wait to see what you think of The Wolfman 2010. It's my second favourite movie of all time. Okay. I definitely will give my thoughts on that one, 100%. The Blu-ray is howling your way very soon. Be on the lookout. I'm sorry, a bit hairy, I know. Why the bad jokes, man? Why? No, I do look forward to watching it. I can't believe you're sending me another film. You need to stop it. You know what? You guys, when you do send me stuff, it does shock me because I never thought I'd even get like anything in the post. So when I do get it, I do apologize that my subscriber mail review videos have not been consistent, but they will be eventually. I'm trying to get into a rhythm of things. But I really do appreciate it when you guys do send me things. You don't have to. I still can't believe that you do. But as I say, I keep anything that someone sends me, I keep. I never get rid of anything. So I do appreciate it. And say, there's a lot of films I've seen thanks to that. And so thank you very much, guys. Oh yeah, for sure. Like if I get a steelbook that has a tiny scratch on the side, I can easily live with it. But dents, oh god, nightmare for me. That is fair enough. Fair enough. I once brought the Violent Night steelbook, and when I removed the plastic wrap, the spine came off, and the steelbook was split in half. Oh, oh no, that's a no. That's bad. No. No, that's okay. Even to me, that's bad. I mean, I think this was when I went to the first ever YouTuber meetup. I picked up Babylon on 4K, as in like this kind of 4K. I took it home with me, and they'd put the Blu-ray disc in there. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to send it back, and I'm just going to end up picking the steelbook one up because you know what? That is a really nice looking steelbook. So I ended up picking this up instead. But yeah, I couldn't believe it when they put the Blu-ray in there. What the hell? But so far, I will say the steelbooks that I have had delivered have not been that bad. I don't think there's been. I think the only one was my Deadpool one. My Deadpool one was the only one with a bit of a dent on it, but it was one I could live with. Like, it was the tiniest of dents. But any other steelbook that I have ordered offline have actually come back really nicely. I mean, I got this when this was only £2.99 or something on Zavvi, and it's a 4K steelbook, but it's still come in pristine condition. So, yeah, I think I've been quite lucky in that sense. She says now she's probably jinxed herself. But no, I say so far, whenever I've ordered a steelbook, it's not come damaged too badly. So we'll see how it goes. I'll send you a link to where I get my steelbook protectors. Thank you. And then I'll order some at some point. Geez. Those are awesome releases right there. The Gremlins especially looks. Thank you. I can't believe someone gave that up. I mean, why? That is such a cool set. I mean, it's not just got the 4K in there. I still need to get the Gremlins on Steelbook. That's one I don't have on Steelbook. But not only that, but it comes with this little booklet. She's got some photos in there. One of my favourite horror movies. Like, honestly, I don't care if it's Christmas or not, I will watch this film. Along with Gremlins 2. And you know what? I enjoyed Gremlins 2. It also comes with, if I can get it open. And I thought, why on earth would you get rid of such an amazing set? It comes with these little photos. It's upside down. I thought this was a really cool set, and I couldn't believe someone gave that up. But I kind of get it in a sense. I mean, if you're struggling for money, kind of like I was at one point, I did take some stuff down to CEX to get sorted, so... But yeah, and it comes with this poster. Oh. I love special edition stuff, especially when it comes with things to do with the film, because I think, to me, it adds that speciality to it, if you catch my drift. Like, it feels more special owning it. I mean, this is why I try and pick up box sets that do have that specialness to it. I mean, that's why, like I said, when I saw this, I had to pick this up. And I just realised I'm trying to put something in an envelope that didn't go in the envelope. Well done, me. But no, I think special sets like this are absolutely amazing. I mean, I've had that one. I mean, the Beetlejuice one, like I've shown before, it is like the Book of the Dead. And it comes with chalk and this little patch and the Beetlejuice thing. I mean, another one as well. This is one I got sent to me, which I think is absolutely amazing. Avengers Endgame Steelbook. This got sent to me and I could not believe it. Like, I honestly thought I was just going to get a Steelbook. And then when this turned up, I was like, what? But yeah, so there is the Steelbook itself. And then it comes with this really nice looking box. Like, I honestly could not believe a subscriber sent this to me. Sent to me by Lawrence. I still have the notes. I keep all the notes. But then it comes with these little badges. And then it comes with some art cards as well of the characters. So, honestly, I still couldn't believe when I saw this. I thought this is absolutely amazing. So, like I said, they were like, I'm just going to send you the Steelbook. I was not expecting this. Like, this surprised the hell out of me. And it lights up. Look how cool that is, man. Honest to God. Love it. So good. Such a good box set. And so, all they said was, I'm sending the Steelbook. I was like, well, that's not just a Steelbook. But yeah. I also did see Scream Factory are releasing the Wolfman 2010 on 4K for the very first time, but as a collector's edition, the artwork is gorgeous. Yeah, I see that Scream Factory do send out quite a lot of good, like, packaging. I wish we had Scream Factory in the UK. It'd be so much easier. Yes, it was right before Best Buy ended the physical movie releases. I was so happy to get a replacement. Walmart here in the US is doing decently well, but I tend to go to Savvy or eBay. I'm pretty much the same. I don't exactly get to go to Norwich all that much to go to H&V to get my Blu-rays. So most of the time it is normally Amazon or the lovely Evander. But most of the time it is pretty much Amazon orders. I mean, I was quite lucky that I ordered all the Scream Steelbooks. Some of them I've picked up in a shop. So it all depends really on where I can go and where I can get them. Mercery has some good ones too, but I just found out recently if you mentioned eBay while dimming a seller or buyer, they will delete it and send you a warning. I don't know if anybody else has experienced this. Oh, okay. No idea on that one. I haven't brought off eBay in ages. In fact, I can't even remember what was the last thing I ordered off eBay, to be honest. What was the last thing I ordered? The Fright Night 4K Steelbook was the last thing I ordered. Okay then, fair enough. Oh, that cover for the Gremlins booklet is the same cover for the Steelbook I have. Yes, I did notice that when I was looking up Steelbooks for Gremlins, so I was quite surprised. I was like, ooh. Click. Oh, no, that one. Dang, those are wonderful box sets right there. I know. I can't believe some of the box sets that I own. It's absolutely amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. Just honestly, some of the stuff I do own shocks me. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, Amazon too. I recently ordered Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes Steelbook. Nice, nice one. Yeah, I do order from Amazon from time to time as well, but I only order from Amazon when I can get points from work because we have an award system at work, and if we get points put on there, we can get vouchers for Amazon. So at the moment, I've got at least 10 points on my achievers, so I can get an Amazon voucher. So who knows? I might order something with it, or I might just rent a film for that with that £10. Who knows? But no, some of the stuff I own is just absolutely amazing, and it's to this day when I look at my collection, some of the stuff I look at and I just think, I cannot believe I own it. I can't believe it is part of my collection. I mean, this here, the Green Mile 4K Steelbook box set. Cannot believe I own this. Like, honestly, it is just a shock as to what I have. I mean, another one. Last Action Hero Steelbook. This is the exclusive set. I mean, this was number 200, I think? Is it 200? Nope. This was order number 54 of 2000. Honestly. Right, and it come with a poster and all these art cards and the ticket. Like, honestly, absolutely amazing. Some of the stuff that I own, and it still shocks me when I do go through and organize all of my stuff and I look and I just think, wow, I own that. Wow, I own this. So, yeah, honestly, quite surprised. Quite surprised. I will say though, the only thing is that when you try and put it back in their box, that's the only issue. But yeah, some good box sets I have. One of my favourite box sets that I own is the Christopher Reeve Superman Steelbook set. That is a nice set. That is a really nice set, I will admit. Nice, love the slipcases on both Green Mile and Last Action Hero. Thank you, glad you like them. Are you looking forward to, I know what you did last summer, Legacy sequel next year in 2025? Oh, you know what? I actually am. Mainly for the fact of I really enjoyed the first two movies. I still haven't seen the third one, but I probably will watch the third one when it does come to the third sequel when it comes out. So I will give the third one a watch. But I am looking forward to the Legacy one because I think they've got Freddie Prinze Jr. coming back, and I can never a name. Jennifer Love Hewitt. I'm glad they got them two coming back. So I look forward to seeing how the Legacy sequel goes. But I will say, I know we did last summer is not my go-to slasher film. But it is up there. It is enjoyable, and I will be watching that when it comes out. Steelbooks are so addictive. Yes, they are. They are addictive, and it cannot be helped, especially when they look really nice. How about Avatar: Fire and Ash? You guys are not going to like me again. I actually haven't watched Avatar 1 and 2 yet. So, I'll tell you, there's so many big films I have not seen yet. But I will get there. But from what I've heard, Fire and Ash, from what I've heard of the plot at the D23 thing, it does sound pretty cool. I think the main reason why I've struggled to watch the two movies so far is because there's been so much hype behind them that I'm worried that the too much hype is going to lower my expectations for it, and I'm not going to enjoy it as much as I should. So I will eventually watch them, but I think I just want to wait until the hype dies down a little bit more. I haven't said this in a while, but I'm going to say it on here. You can't go wrong with some 4K Steelbook deliciousness. That is very true. That is very true. Most of the time, it's the 4K Steelbooks that come out looking amazing. So, I will agree with that. I will agree. Agreed. Been collecting them since I was 14. My very first Steelbook was the first Watch Dogs game. Oh, wow. It came with the Xbox 360 box set. It came with a figure, CD, and mask. See, I think that's quite nice when you get a release and it comes with all this stuff. I think that adds a little bit extra to it. What was my first Steelbook? Oh. I'm going to be completely honest here. I think my first ever Steelbook was this one. When I first started collecting Steelbooks, I'm fairly certain this was my first one. I remember ordering it off Amazon. And I think this was my first first 4K order after getting my 4K player. So, yeah. I don't know why, but I just remember this being my remember remember being it my first one. I can't speak English. My first movie steelbook was Psycho. Nice, nice. I've had this thoughts since seeing D23. You imagine if they release Lilo and Stitch in IMAX at Odeon. 100%. I will be watching it on day one, and if it is an IMAX, you know what? When Lilo and Stitch, the live action remake, comes out, I will be going to see it at either the Odeon or Cineworld. As much as I love my local cinema, I do want to go and see it in IMAX if it is. Oh, there we go. I'll defo see Lilo and Stitch live action day one. I will go and see it as well. The Talk to Me box set from Umbrella was also pretty cool. It came with hand and steelbook. Came with slipcase. See, that I like. I like that. But at the same time, reading that, it kind of creeped me out a little bit when it said it came with the hand. I was like, okay. But I get it. Like, the Talk to Me film is actually, that surprised me as well, to be honest. That was another film that I'd heard so much hype from that I weren't sure if I was going to enjoy it. And I did. Creeped me out. And that is one of the more modern horror films that I've seen that has creeped me out. So yeah, that just the thought of a hand coming in the post with that. I like it. It's good work, but at the same time, a little bit creepy. Yeah, I grew up with the animated classic as well. But no, yeah, that I love it when a physical media comes out with special stuff with it, I think. Because I think when you're going to charge quite a bit of money, I think the stuff that comes with it has to be worth it, in my eyes. So I agree with that. The fact that it come with a hand, well, the hand, I should say, not a hand, the hand from the film. I think that's quite good. So now, Talk to Me is one I might add to my collection, to be honest. I think I'll give it another watch before I fully decide to add it. But no, Talk to Me, good film that surprised me. Yeah, the biggest surprise to me was the directors behind it. Their YouTube channel was very popular during my middle school and high school years because it had been forever since I've seen them. I was blown away. Yes, I know they were. I heard about that them being directed by YouTubers. I thought that's quite cool. It's nice to see that you can go from doing YouTube to film work. So it just proves that you can do stuff on here. The new Conjuring and Insidious film is out next year too. Is it? Proves how much I keep in track. Oh yeah, Conjuring film. Yeah, seen it right there. And Insidious 6, yeah, fair enough. Because we're also getting Saw, was it 11 now? Getting that next year. So that'll be one to watch. I mean, I will say it looks like next year is all sequels pretty much. So, not really much in the way of original stuff, to be honest. Oh, no, Michael documentary, yeah. Yeah. Oh, another one of those Pooniverse things coming out next year. I still haven't watched Blood and Honey yet. I still need to watch that. But yeah, quite a few films coming out next year. Mortal Kombat 2. I will be completely honest, I have not seen any of the Mortal Kombat films, so but I will watch them. Very excited to see the new Superman movie with David Cornsweet. I don't know how you say his name. I do apologize. No, I will go and see the Superman movie as well. I'm one of those people that I will try give everything at least one chance. But it depends. Sort of like, if you catch my drift, like I will always give something a watch. I mean, even when it come to the Lilo and Stitch situation, I knew I was gonna I knew I was going to see it because, say, it's Lilo and Stitch. But they had to be very careful of what they did. Yeah, they did a parody video on Five Nights at Freddy's meets Sesame Street and used to be on the channel. Oh, I'd love to have seen that. Not anymore, unfortunately, probably because of YouTube, but it's been re-uploaded. Oh, I might have to give that a watch. That sounds hilarious. As weird as it sounds, I do kind of want to watch that. Ooh, same. Looking forward to James Gunn's DC lineup. Yeah, I look forward to seeing what James Gunn does now that he's moved on to the DC. I do like his films. I mean, the Guardians of the Galaxy films, whew, such good films. So I look forward to seeing what he does in DC. I mean, I will be doing a DC EU ranking at some point, especially since I recently picked up Shazam! Fury of the Gods. So I need to give that a watch again. So before we finish up, because I've got another 5 minutes before I do a cut time, because not going to lie, I'm feeling a little bit hungry. So I haven't had my dinner yet, because I thought I'd get this live stream done and then have dinner. So we'll give it another 5 minutes and then we'll call it a night. I forgot what I was saying now. But yeah, so quick channel update. I say rankings are coming. I am working on them slowly but surely. I would like to do an X-Men ranking because of Deadpool and Wolverine, Deadpool ranking. So my channel is getting there very slowly but surely. But like I said, I am working quite a lot lately. So it might take a bit of time, but just keep an eye out for that. I think your first live stream is a success. Yay! I'm glad it was a success. So next time, I will give you guys pre-warning. I think, to be honest, I might do it like literally at the end of every month. I might do a live stream. I don't think you guys could deal with me weekly. I might get on your nerves. But I will try and do one every month, I think, because this is fun. It's nice talking to you guys and getting your opinions on stuff, seeing you guys talk in the comments amongst yourselves. Like, I love it. This is what I love about this community. Can't wait for Five Nights at Freddy's 2 next year. Matthew Lillard, I always come back. Yep. You know what? He was the main reason why I watched Five Nights at Freddy's. As much as I watched Markiplier and all that, playing the games and all that, I actually watched it for him. Mainly just because I love Matthew Lillard. And I will say he surprised me. He surprised me in that film more than I thought. Sorry, the cat's plucking the carpet. Yeah, it's pretty bloody, and Ronald McDowell's plays a silly priest in it. It made to look like a horror movie trailer, which is hilarious. Ronald McDonald. Oh my god, I couldn't. Why did I say something else? Do apologize. Ronald McDonald. Yeah, I definitely will have to try and find that and watch it. I know it's silly and won't probably make any sense, but I would love Matthew Lillard to return as Stu one last time for Scream 7 as part of a fun fan service and throwbacks and make this one go out with a bang. I agree. I wanted that for Scream 6. I'm not going to lie. I'd heard rumours that might have been a plot, because I know it's supposed to be a plot for Scream, was it 3, I think? But then they had to change things up because of what was going on. But yeah, honestly, I'd love Matthew Lillard to come back as Stu, just even if it's like a brief thing. Absolutely very looking forward to the rankings. Good. I hope you like the rankings. The cat's playing with catnip. Gotta say, Megan, before you go, I'm so proud of you for your very first live stream. You absolutely nailed this. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it as well and make it the last one. But I won't mind if the studio make more sequels. The more the merrier. I think we're all like that. I think we've gotten to a point where we're like, we don't want any more films for a franchise, but at the same time, depending on how the last one went, we might want another one. And yeah, I agree with you on that one. So let's start wrapping things up now. So we got take care, Megs. It's been a pleasure. Mind how you go. Same with you as well. Thank you for joining me. Can't wait to see more live streams here on the channel. Thank you. I look forward to doing some more. So like I said, probably have some guests maybe on the next one, or I'll try and work something out. I am new to the live stream game, so bear with. um, and see you on the next one. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed my first live stream. I according to you guys, it's gone well, so I hope you guys did actually enjoy it. I do plan on posting a video tomorrow because I have got 2 days before I go back to work. So expect videos tomorrow and Saturday for 100%. But yeah, so Dimension Scott, see you later. Yep. And to finish it off, have a wonderful day and night, everyone. Looking forward to seeing you guys next time. Yes, I hope you guys come to the next one. I mean, what kind of live streams would you like to see? Let me know. Would you like to see guest ones? I mean, maybe I can do a live stream of a ranking because I've seen some people do those, or a watch along, maybe. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks again so much for being here for this. And yeah, so next time, more pre-warning. I will see you guys next time. Have a lovely day. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening, wherever you are, or day. And keep enjoying the content. I will see you guys in my next video. And I'll see you guys at my next live stream as well. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.